Hey everyone, welcome to another special edition of the Digital Debate Center. We're going to continue our discussion of the pandemic affirmative by talking about the WHO treaty counterplan. So let's remind ourselves of what a counterplan is and the different parts. A counterplan is an alternative policy proposal. It says, hey, yeah, there's a problem that exists, but there's another way to solve it. And it consists of the text, the net benefit, and solvency. So the text is the policy proposal. What should we do instead? And the text of the WHO counterplan says the member states of the World Health Organization should sign and ratify a new international treaty for pandemic preparedness and response. So what does that mean? Well, we're going to increase our cooperation through the WHO to try and solve things internationally. So what are the net benefits? What are the reasons why we should prefer this counterplan over the plan? Well, it avoids the two disadvantages, right? It doesn't cause NATO to trade off or expand its mission beyond its funding, and doesn't cause the military to become more involved in public health, right? Because as the World Health Organization do stuff. So we have two arguments here. The first piece of Bainimarama evidence says that the real lesson of COVID-19 is that diseases are not confined by borders, right? An outbreak that starts in China can get to the United States very quickly because of how interconnected and how much travel there is internationally. So that means if diseases don't stop at the border, then our policies can't stop the border. We need international cooperation to help prepare us for the next pandemic. Otherwise, we'll continue to be divided and caught off guard. A specific argument that the evidence makes is that a problem that exists right now is the United States has a ton of vaccines. In fact, it has so many vaccines that it is throwing away unused vaccines. The problem is that in less developed countries, that's not the case. So COVID proves that vaccine development and pandemic response was championed by affluent countries. And as a result, the less affluent, less developed countries were left behind. The problem with that is just because the United States is more vaccinated doesn't mean that COVID in Brazil can't be a problem if the virus continues to mutate and continues to change. So this piece of evidence says that nobody is safe until everyone is safe. So international cooperation will help ensure that everyone has access to vaccines and nobody gets left behind. So very simple. Instead of having NATO do the plan, the World Health Organization should have a treaty to give it some more power and some more ability to do stuff. The Bainimarama evidence says we need international cooperation to solve, and a specific argument that the evidence makes is that it will help with universal vaccine distribution, which will prevent future variants and mutations of future viruses. All right, hope that makes sense. This is the WHO treaty, which is open for middle school varsity and I believe high school JV. So you'll be seeing it a lot. Hope to see y'all at a tournament in the fall soon.